Last time on Soul Reaver, Mobius was all like, "Time is a flat circle. It delivers us all equally to the same end." Or something like that, and then the game ended. And, you know, I experienced some mild consternation at that fact. No! So, we're just playing Soul Reaver 2 right away. Let's just go. We're doing it. If you don't know what's going on, just go watch that playthrough first. I mean, really. It's very unlikely you've managed to get here, if that's the case, but just do that. In fact, you know what? Screw that. If you hadn't seen that one, you probably hadn't seen Blood Omen first, you should probably watch that one first, and then, you know, just do the whole thing. Get the whole series in there. They're all pretty interesting and weird. And let's just get to it. Oh, I guess we're getting a recap.
Last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge.
We literally just saw this.
To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
Okay.
Found the tomb of Sarafan, Cain. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are open, Cain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic?
It's literally the end of Soul Reaver 1, word for word.
Same as ours.
But it's a new recording. Also, it's kind of quiet. What the hell? I mean, we all just literally just saw this. Like, okay. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool rendition of it, I guess. But
You nearly had me, Razia.
that sounded so sarcastic this time. What the fuck? Cain just beat his ass. You actually do fight him, and he is like
This is not where or how
limping away in actual Soul Reaver, but I guess whatever.
for this drama unfolds completely.
What a dickhead. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to recap anything at all, because the fucking game was just doing it for us.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
And Mobius isn't looking so good these days. I mean, he has been dead for like 1,000 years, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Where am I? Is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt.
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands.
Well, this is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
Yeah, time shit, yeah.
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Cain, some 30 years from now.
Oh.
You two are a pair, but just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name?
What are you, what?
Never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well.
You know who he is, dude. Like,
Grieves me to see how cruelly Cain has used you.
oh boy.
I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age.
Oh, that's a good name for it.
My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Is this the vampire Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the Circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow Guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
Oh.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
I and 2 others. The Circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me so?
Who do you
Your
think?
malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Cain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel. Let me show you. Even now, Cain is lying in wait for you, unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
What time period is that in?
Pillars are still standing in this time.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Cain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Cain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Tutorial, got it.
My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
Oh, wow, what a trustworthy looking guy. Oh man. Okay, wow, that was a lot.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how? I had not yet discovered.
Okay, wow. That was a lot. So, I wish I knew this off the top of my head. This is a PS2 game, right? It must be. It doesn't, I mean, right? I think it has to be. If they got this on the PS1, I'd be very impressed. I guess Silent Hill came out on that. Oh, whatever. So, oh god, that was a lot. A lot of things just happened. Where the hell do I even begin with this? We're 30 years before the events of Blood Omen, which puts us about 20 years after the going back in time sequence that Cain did in Blood Omen, where he killed Mobius, right? That happened? I'm pretty sure that happened, right? No, wait. No, I'm wrong. Hang on. Oh, god, this is gonna... why am I doing this to myself? Okay. Cain went back in time 50 years, and he killed, William, right? Before he became the Nemesis. That happened. And then he went back forward in time 50 years, and then he killed Mobius in the alternate timeline, because it was, like, different. Trying to untangle this is gonna put me in an early grave, I swear to god. So, okay. Mobius just gave us a lot of bullshit to chew on right there. First of all, I don't trust him for even half a fucking second. He's a rat. he is, and he always has been. He's full of shit. Fuck him. Second, okay, so he knows Cain's gonna kill him in the future, because that's already happened in the games. Now, I feel compelled to point out, when Cain cut his fucking head off, Mobius wasn't really giving much of an indication that he had seen it coming. But I guess maybe that was a deception on his part. I have no idea what his game is or what the hell he's doing. And I don't know what Cain's trying to do either. I have no idea what the hell's going on. All I know is Raziel really wants to get Cain for all that shit he went through. Other things. This is the chamber in which, yes, the members of the Circle were slain by Vorador before even Blood Omen began, like way before. I don't really know why you would put up pictures of that thing happening in the room where it happened if you weren't, like, getting hype about it. That seems kind of weird. But okay. You know, sure. But that's really interesting. We're back. Okay, so we're back in around the time of Blood Omen. So Nosgoth is back to being just kind of shit instead of completely fucked. Okay. So, ooh, wow, that jump is really floaty. What the hell? Also, dude's turning circles like really wide. Okay, so like, there are some definite control, like fundamental like movement changes that have occurred here. The basic buttons seem different, mostly the same, but we have a fucking block button now. What the hell? Okay, sure. Attacks, we've got light attack, heavy attack, or something. Okay. Okay, so this is where it came from, is that right? They have the time rooms right next to the... Okay, sure, whatever. Why not? What's in here? Nothing. Okay, we can't go that way. All right, fair enough. All right, let's just get this underway then, shall we? I feel like there was more even than what I have gone over to unpack in that first cutscene. There was a lot there, but it kind of went as it did, and like I don't know what this. Oh, cool. Bigo Axo. I don't Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, things will come up as they come up, I guess. Oh fuck! What the hell? Okay. So, oh wow! All right. Dude, the movement in this is really strange. What the hell? Okay. What's he? He's just sitting there. Okay. Well, okay. I've impaled this guy. I guess I probably didn't need to do that. He's not a vampire after all. Oh, I picked up his sword. Okay. Alright, so a lot of the basic concepts from Soul Reaver 1, as far as the combat are concerned, are still here. But where is this guy? Oh, there. Okay. Ow. But the execution's a little different. God, this controls really strangely. Okay. I'm opening the door, or I'm attempting to and failing. Ooh, alright. Okay, I cut his head off. Fair enough. That's cool. Cutting heads off. Decapitations, you know. We're about it. Yeah, so they did redesign a bunch of the elements of the combat here, but like, it still feels mashy and weird, just in a different way. Oh, it's fine, I guess, whatever. Okay. Wow, a woman. Weren't any of those in the last game, basically, except for the ghost. Okay, I guess you can hit them with any attack to, like, finish them off when they're, like, stunned like that. Fair enough. Okay, well, hang on. Where am I going? It looked like... alright. I'll explore around. I can't miss things, obviously. That would be terrible. This is kind of cool. I like that they're... Dude, this looks like that... Yeah, it really looks a lot like that hallway that Malik was, like, running down in that cutscene at the start of Blood Omen. That's fun. Because apparently this is where that was. Although, I imagine that was supposed to be quite some time in the past compared to where we are. God. Oh my god, the time travel shit is going to get unbearable. Dude.
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Cain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
What's with the heads on the pikes? Oh, okay. I guess those are vampires? I don't know. Oh boy, alright. Alright, yeah, that's true. We did discover the block button, right? Okay. Oh man, alright, well. So, oh yeah, also... Fucking... Mobius... What? Okay. This guy is impossible to beat. Alright, I got him. Mobius turned our fucking Soul Reaver off at the start of this game. What a dickhead. Now we can't even use it. I guess they needed to explain why you didn't just have it right away. Yeah, like, I mean, I get it. I understand, but also, like, come on. Hey, give me that. Wait, where did I come in from? I don't know. I think the gate closed behind me. Wait, now how do I actually get out of here, though? What? Well... Uh-oh. Did I break something? Kinda seems like this door should just be open, doesn't it? Okay, there's like literally nothing in this room. I think it's bugged. I know maybe I rush to blame bugs too often or whatever, but like this is weird, right? Something's wrong. Like there's enemies on the other side of this thing that clearly know I'm here, which is cool and everything, but I can't like do anything about it. Hey, you can still do this though. I can't already be stuck. This does not bode well. What the fuck? Oh, I don't want to start over. That would be not good. Ah, fuck. No. Oh. I did forget about this. I mean, it was just like the main mechanic of the last game. Like, I don't know how I could have forgot it was a thing. The game hasn't, like, reminded me of it, though. I doubt this is the solution, because if you had never played the first one, and you just started with this one, you'd be completely screwed here. Yeah, no, this did not help. We do have a little baby Soul Reaver here, though. That's kind of weird. Okay, but, like, I actually think the game broke. What the fuck? I can't even find any reference to this, like, an issue here on the internet. So maybe I'm just, like, really stupid? Oh, hey, you can still throw things. That's neat. It didn't really help me that much, though. Okay, I don't know what to do, so I'm starting over. That sucks. Okay, I'm back here, but, I still didn't get, like, a trigger that opened a door in a cutscene or anything. So I might actually be the stupidest person in existence. It's not confirmed yet. Wait, where'd this guy come from? Okay, whatever. Maybe this guy spawned outside the room when he wasn't supposed to, and that was the problem? That'd be pretty messed up if that was the case. Wow! Fucking wow! That's bad. Oh no. Wow, I actually did get legitimately soft locked in the tutorial. And it wasn't my fault. Okay then. Ooh. Oh dear. Okay. Wait, this is where I came from, isn't it? Oh. What the fuck? Why did I go out into that courtyard if there's nothing there? Is this door open now? No. I'm going backwards. Fuck, wait, this isn't right. Hang on. Maybe one of the other grates also opened. I assumed it was only one, but it might have been. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're doing this now. Right, and this works exactly the same way it does, and it's exactly the same animation and everything. Cool.
Away from the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered, would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
Oh. Also, like, yeah, that just means he let Cain kill him, right? Like, that is a thing that happened? Also, Soul Reaver's looking a little different than it used to. Maybe we need to power it back up or something. Holy shit, she just fucking evaporated. What the hell? Oh, that was weird. Ugh. Dude. This combat is still really awkward. Oh. How do I get away from her? Fuck. Fuck you. I don't need to fight all these people. It just seems like a waste of my time. I can just open it?
The
Okay.
stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Cain's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth.
That did happen.
And here I discovered the source of the displacement.
Oh, right.
The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken, apparently in the battle between William and Cain. I had not thought such a thing was possible, until, of course, Cain shattered the blade against me when he tried to strike me down. Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me, became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade. Embracing its twin, its mirror self, the Reaver's long dormant spirit was now fully aroused, and for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity, willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade. But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Cain who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Cain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Cain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Cain is waiting for me.
Just drop it?
Seek Cain out and destroy him in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
I could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
Well, that's different. Okay, bye-bye all of my health upgrades. Cool. I see how it is. Alright, we're not going back in there? Fair enough. Wow, okay. God, there's some...
So this was the legendary Janos Ordrin, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villagers below. His reign of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness.
Oh!
Supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Sarafan therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
I was like, Janos Ordrin, why do I remember that name? It's because that's his heart, the Heart of Darkness. You get to hear the Heart of Darkness plenty of times when you're playing Bloodhound, I'll tell you what. Oh man, is this whole area like full of shit like this? God damn, alright. I'm like trying to... was that an optional thing I just like walked into? I don't know. Alright. This is becoming increasingly difficult. I'm like trying to keep pace with the game as it's like hitting me with stuff, but like that last scene with Mobius is like, it was so much again. So first of all, now there are 2 Soul Reavers, right? Because time shit. There's like, it's like future Soul Reaver, Spectral Soul Reaver, plus the actual old physical Soul Reaver, and they like combined. That seems like a bad thing. That seems not good. That seems like it's a problem. But okay, I guess. Anyway, yeah, and seems to be taking more of a toll on Raziel. Also, my health's draining? What the fuck? Okay, that's bad. Anyway. How do I... Oh. Tap twice to just turn it on and off. Okay. Fair enough. Oh my god. Fuck! Fuck this fucking combat, what the hell? Okay, so it like, there's like a meter that builds up. Okay, first of all, if you use the Soul Reaver, it fucking eats the soul of whoever you use it on. So you don't even get to heal yourself. That sucks. And... God damn it! Fuck! Oh, I'm having a trouble. And your health is constantly draining anyway. So if it overheats, like, what happens? I guess you start taking damage? I don't know, man. Okay, whatever. Okay, so what the fuck else happened? You know what? Whatever. I don't need to fight that guy. Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to the spectral room. Ugh, just calm it down for a minute. I need to go this way anyway. Okay, so yeah, 2 Soul Reavers, and it's messed Raziel up even worse than he already was. Fantastic. Mobius is clearly full of shit again. And it seems like he intentionally left himself vulnerable there in an attempt to placate Raziel, which fucking worked. So good job, I guess. I went backwards again, didn't I? God damn it. And then yes, so the Elder God. So this is the thing. Tony J's talking to you the whole time during Soul Reaver, right? And like, you know, if you played Blood Omen, you're like, oh, that's Mortanius. That's his voice actor, right? Like that's him. It's not. I mean, it is his voice actor, but he's not playing the same character. Oh, okay, hang on. Which is really weird. But like, I don't know if the Elder God is supposed to be related to the whatever, the thing that was like possessing Mortanius that like came out of him at the end of Blood Omen, or if that's supposed to be a different thing. Ugh. Where am I supposed to go? What the fuck? Damn it, not this again. Hang on, there's a door over here I think I just didn't open. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, so that whole thing. So he's apparently, like it says in the credits, like he's credited in that game as Elder God, so whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Still don't really know who that is. Also, like, Raziel's own loyalty to the Elder God is kind of mildly questionable. Like, obviously he was revived in some manner due to the Elder God's influence, but he doesn't seem to be particularly concerned with the Elder God's actual like agenda. And Mobius calling it out here and saying, oh no, I'm working for him too, is a bit like, okay, why?
Strange how my history came full circle. This chapel, I realized,
Spider Boy,
was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren and myself. All of us martyred here, and then so cruelly profaned by Cain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan.
why do you get a statue and everybody else gets a painting?
memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become. And a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Cain and destroy him.
Oh, cool. Wonderful, wonderful. Ugh. Oh yeah, okay. Well, this game sure has a combat system in it. Not really sure how I feel about it at this precise moment. It keeps interrupting me when I'm trying to think. I have enough trouble with that as it is, frankly. Yeah, but actually that is weird. Why does he get a statue and nobody else does? What's up with that? Also, why does Dumas have like a demon stand? What's that about? Blob monster. Fish. We never did meet Tyrell, did we? I don't think we did. Right, he was in that tomb. Right, I thought there was a brother missing, and I was like, and then I forgot about it. I was like, yeah, we never saw that guy. Alright, and then Raziel. Oh, and Spider-Boy, right, we of course already pointed that one out. Which way did I even come into this room from? I don't even remember now. Damn it. It was probably through that door. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, it's just like, is Mobius actually under the Elder God's influence? Is that like a thing? I thought Mobius was supposed to have been corrupted by Nupraptor, right? Which I guess was caused by Mortanius, who was being possessed or whatever. Oh god, this is so confusing. I'm gonna stop thinking about it. I'm just gonna play the video game. I'm sure it'll explain it as I go along. Yeah. Yeah, there's too much. There's too many like factors at play here for me to be able to like stay on top of all of them. So, all right, can I leave now? Do I win the tutorial yet? Oh, okay, there we go.
I emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality, and I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Kain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Kain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Kain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
Okay. I still haven't found a save point. What the hell's up with that? I guess we should be able to swim, right? We still have Rahab's ability, yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Hey, we can in fact still swim. Nice, that still works the same way.
I possess the means to unlock this barrier, but this enigmatic symbol was clearly the key.
Okay, well, I can't go that way. Fair enough. Swim. I guess since we're dead, we don't have to worry about, like, running out of oxygen. So that's something. Is there anything in here, or, like, down here? It kind of doesn't really look like it.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating it.
Oh.
This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
Who the fuck made these? Also, why? Okay, well, whatever. It's a spawn point. Is this game on autosaves, or is... I don't know. Oh, God. I don't know, man. Okay, well, that's a map, I guess. You know what? It is actually... It does still have the same sort of basic layout as the one from Blood Omen, I think. Well, sort of. Close enough. Whatever. Okay, I think that's gonna have to do it for this part. I'm gonna go late if I go any longer here, so... Soul Reaver 2! Yeah, wow. That was a lot. I'm gonna need more time to think about this. Next part, I'm gonna record the next part right away, so it's probably, like, once I get to part 3, I'll have time to actually unpack some thoughts about what just happened. But anyway, I will see you on the next part. Catch you then. Time is a flat circle. It delivers us all equally to the same end, or some shit like that. That sucked. What the hell? Can I get another take?